Everybody out here in my sanctuary, the family bar keeps me more than anything. It's probably the only place I can really get some peace and quiet. And keeps me motivated with all these beautiful tequila bottles around me. But what's up, everybody? I hope you're doing well. Happy Thursday, man. It's a beautiful day today, isn't it? This morning it looked a little funky. What's up, brother? How are you? Just gonna talk about how to be prepared to buy your home. I'm gonna recap on my Instagram live earlier. So if you have any questions, jump in here. Anybody who has any questions, what's up, Eddie? What's up? What's up, Jaime? How you guys doing? Just talking about how beautiful this day turned out. What's up, brother? Thank you for joining. Got some nice weather up here in Northern California, so it looked like it was gonna rain earlier today, but definitely got some nice weather. What's up, Christian? What's up, brother? Thank you for joining. So if anybody has any questions, I'm gonna do a little recap on my Instagram live that we went live at noon. I went live with my good friend. What's up, brother? What's up, Al, aka Sass? What's up, my man? What's up, everybody? Thank you for joining. If anybody has any questions about how to be prepared to buy your first home, feel free to shoot me any questions, anything that you want me to answer, anything that you're thinking about, anything that you've heard. I'm going to recap a little bit on my Instagram live this afternoon with my good friend, Melody Shahi. She's a real estate agent I worked with. She's a good friend of mine at J. Rockcliffe Realtor. So, we're able to kind of give everybody a little bit of information on how to stay prepared, especially with all this downtime we're having. If folks are interested in buying their first home or buying a second home or etc. Yeah, if and also anybody here on the call, as a realtor, definitely have, I would say, the network and the hookup in different areas. So my cousin right here, he's a manager at a Kelly Moore here in the Bay Area. So definitely have the ability to plug you guys with the paint and give you guys also some insight on what can help your kind of spruce up your home, give it some depth, some color, change stuff up a little bit. Also, if you're looking to do something during the downtime, painting it seems to be the thing. My cousin tells me that he hasn't been busier with paint sales it's been a while since he's been this busy. I think everybody's just wanting to do something at their house, which is great. I mean, it helps build equity, helps add some creativity to your spaces, to your house. So definitely would recommend, if you have a home already, do some stuff around the house. Some painting is great, just spruce everything up. Some little things to kind of add value to your house, I would say. Things that you don't have to break the bank, but will definitely add that just kind of fresh feel to it. So but yeah, I'm going to dive into it, just kind of give you guys a quick overview of what we talked about during our Instagram live today. Talking about how to be prepared during and more than anything, how to use this downtime during shelter in place to kind of get you ready to buy your first home or buy your second home or your investment property. I think right now is a great time just to get started, just because we have so much free time. Folks who are thinking about buying a house, definitely there's an opportunity here to kind of get ahead of the competition. I do feel, and I've had a lot of real estate agents in the industry, top producers as well, echo the fact that we're going to see kind of a V-shaped or a U-shaped kind of just a response and to the market. So we had a slight or a huge slope downward sloping economy now because of COVID-19. And more than anything, just want to hope you guys are safe, hope you guys are well. If there's anything I can do for you guys, don't hesitate to reach out. We're here for you more than anything. And during these difficult times, just want to spread positivity, want to be able to spread information, positive information. What's up, brother? Thank you for joining. But yeah, nonetheless, just being prepared. We do think there's going to be a great recovery after this. I can be wrong. I don't have a crystal ball or a magic 8-ball. I don't have any of that. I wish I did, or a genie in a bottle. Or nonetheless, it's all about kind of just seeing the factors in the market, and we're definitely going to see, I believe, a strong recovery. I don't anticipate the market going too crazy. I think it's going to be a little bit more of an even keel market, which means that there's going to be kind of equal amount of supply and demand. A lot of homes have been taken off the market because of COVID-19, especially if you're living in your home. It's really hard to do showings right now. As realtors, we're not supposed to be showing homes that are occupied. Homes need to be vacant. If they're occupied, it's recommended that we do virtual tours and other ways to limit the exposure. And more than anything, we're just looking out for the safety of others and ourselves, and making sure that we're not exposing anybody to anything to bring them harm. But definitely feel like there's going to be a strong recovery. So great ways to kind of get you guys prepared is being a step ahead of the competition. Preparation is key right now. And, more than anything, just know that there's options out there for you. You're not limited to one bank, one borrower, one loan, anything like that. If you're thinking about buying, if you're thinking that this is the right time, or even if you're just reluctant and want to get my expertise, my insight on it, don't hesitate to reach out to me here on Instagram, on any of my social media accounts. My phone number is on my business Instagram, but nonetheless, you can look me up at rickyjalvarez.com, hashtag Ricky the Realtor. Anywhere I should pop up. If I'm employing the right people and paying the right people, I should be popping up on everything. But phone numbers is 925-381-7180. Once again, 925-381-7180. Don't hesitate to reach out to me. Happy to have a conversation with you. No obligation at all. As a buyer, you're not paying me anything. Essentially, when you're looking to buy a house, the real estate agent is working for you. They get paid by the seller. So don't ever feel like you're obligated to compensate us anything, or you're wasting our time. This is what we do. We're here to help people. And that's my more than anything, that's the biggest gratification I get out of this, is helping people. What's up, brother? Thank you for joining. Thanks everybody for hopping on here. Appreciate you guys. Any questions you guys have about home buying, about the real estate market, feel free to toss them out there. I'll answer them and be on here for, say, another 15 minutes or so before I jump off. But I want to give you guys an overview about, just being prepared. Like I said, preparation is key right now. You don't need to go out and buy a house if you talk to a lender or get pre-qualified. It's just to see where you stand. 90% of the time, a lot of my clients and folks I work with are very surprised on the results. Usually exceeds their expectations. But nonetheless, the most important thing is to be prepared. Talk to professionals. You're not going to go get advice from your parents about law, or your neighbor's advice about the medical field. You want to talk to professionals like myself. If it's not me, make sure you align yourself with another like-minded professional like myself. What's up? Thank you for joining. And, align yourself with professionals who are going to be working for you, have your best interest in mind. Lenders that I work with, I align myself with lenders who, work the same way I do, who are professional, who are go above and beyond, who are very passionate about their industry. So just make sure that, when you're starting this process, align yourself with people who are like-minded like yourselves, that you respect, that that you trust. More than anything, you have to trust these folks. You're making the biggest investment of your lifetime. So just make sure that, the folks that you do work with and reach out to, that you're very comfortable with them. You are going to be working through a transaction together, so you can't really dump them during the middle of the transaction. Make sure that you fully vet these people, talk to them, have a really nice conversation with them, get to know them a little better, because you're going to be sharing some information with them. You're going to be talking about financials. You're going to be touring properties with these people, doing all kinds of things on a personal level, a business level, and day to day you're going to be interacting with these people. So make sure you're really comfortable with them. But going back to preparation, making sure that you align yourself with these professionals, that they have your best interest in mind, have a very honest conversation. I always recommend talking to at least one or two lenders before going out and finding the right house. What you don't want to do, and I can't stress this enough, what you don't want to do is you don't want to be like a little kid in a candy store with no money in their pocket. You don't want to be looking at property and not be pre-qualified, because you never know when that opportunity is going to arise. So what I recommend is just starting the process, being ready to go just in case the opportunity does arise. Like I said, I do feel like there's going to be an increase in inventory here coming when the shelter in place is lifted. So just being ready, prepared for that opportunity to hit. And so you're able to strike when the iron's hot and just be able to get in and get that property that you really, really want. Real life example, just recently, one of my clients who love them very dearly. They're great couple. Just everything just worked out extremely smoothly for these folks. We met. We were gonna start the process for pre-approval to meet with the lender, et cetera, et cetera. So we were on that path. A great property came on the market that kind of checked all the boxes that they were looking for. They loved this house, and that's when I get always a little nervous. I'm like, oh man, I really hope that they're able to have an opportunity to write an offer on this place, and that it doesn't go pending, because that's the last thing you want, is for your client to fall in love with the property, and they're still a few steps behind. So that's when a client first reaches out to me, potential client, past client, referral, etc. Anybody who contacts me, just want to make sure that they're ready to go, that they have all the information, that they've been educated, they have all every tool available to them, all they have an arsenal ready to go. So we don't miss out on any opportunities. So, it's just about aligning yourself with those people, getting everything ready, having the right documents in place, and just being able to be one step ahead of the competition, because I do feel like you're going to be seeing a lot more inventory when this shelter in place is lifted. You're going to see a lot more homes that you're going to they're not available now, because I think what's going to happen is our spring market is kind of going to be done. We're not going to really have a spring market, because when shelter place is lifted, I think it's going to be at least mid-May, maybe June, who knows. I'm praying that it's sooner than that, but we want to always, priority is our health, and the health of our neighbors and our family and our friends. So that's the key. But nonetheless, once this all lifted, I think we're definitely going to see a huge increase in inventory, which is going to allow buyers to kind of go cherry pick and find the right house. And going back to my example, my clients found that house. They were extremely excited. The beauty of it is that we worked with a lender who works extremely quickly and very diligent. So they were able to get qualified quick enough for us to still be able to write an offer. And this was this is an outlier. This doesn't always happen. You don't find the house first usually. Usually you get qualified and then go out and find the right property, and that's our job, to find those houses for you and put you in a situation that you're going to be extremely comfortable and happy with, and that we find that right property for you and your family. So at the end of the day, it just worked out beautifully. We found the house, we wrote the offer, got it accepted. Everything just went right. No hiccups at all. Very minor, and the only thing that really was the biggest hiccup is that shelter in place happened a day or two after we closed. So it kind of just it was awkward. I usually do a lot more things to celebrate with my clients, which I'm really looking forward to do later. Hopefully once this shelter in place is lifted, but usually like to make a huge deal about it, because it is a huge deal. Especially when my clients close on a property, want to really celebrate with them, thank them for their support, their trust, everything, for just utilizing me, and just having the pleasure of helping them. So that was kind of the only awkward thing about it, was that shelter in place kind of hit as soon as we closed. But I can't stress preparation enough, just being ready to go, because if they weren't, and we weren't quick enough, that house may have gone and they would have missed out on the opportunity. I think everything just worked out, was meant to be for them. But there's so much programs out there, so many different opportunities. Like I said, you don't have to buy a house after you get qualified. You can definitely get qualified without even having to purchase a property. And those qualifications, the pre-approvals, I should say, are good for at least 60 days. So that gives you an opportunity to start the process, really understand it, ask questions. We'll walk you through everything. We're going to hold your hand throughout this entire process. That's our goal. We want to be able to have a really smooth, transparent process, make sure the transaction, everything happens, it falls in place and happens smoothly, everything happens to perfection as much as we can, and try to just make, if there's any bumps along the way, that we're there to cushion those bumps and help you along the way. It's our job to make this as simple, easy, and transparent, and more than anything, just be able to educate you and guide you throughout the way and throughout the process. So that's our goal, number one. Definitely want to be there for others, want to be able to help anybody out that is maybe thinking about buying. What's up? Thank you for joining. And just be a resource for you, let you know that you have there's so much opportunities out there. You definitely want to align yourself with that professional who's going to go above and beyond for you, walk you through the process. And it's a team effort. I'm going to be working with that lender. I'm going to be working with the title company inspectors, and also with that listing agent and the seller, to make sure that the process goes extremely smooth. The goal here is to get you in the house and help the seller get out of the house. So we want to make sure that that transaction is transparent, that you understand everything that's going on, that we're able to walk you through the process so you understand it, and that at the end of the day that you're extremely happy with the purchase, that you're comfortable, that this is going to be a house that you call home. And at the end of the day, I just want you to be happy, because if you're happy, I'm going to be happy. As a real estate agent that's representing buyers. What's up, Roland? We don't get paid to help buyers. We're paid by the seller. So don't ever feel like you're obligated to compensate us or anything like that. It's our job to help you and make sure that the process is extremely smooth. But I think just preparation is key right now. You want to be able to stay a step ahead of the competition. Competition will be coming. Right now, everything's kind of chilling. What's up, bro? You have any insight you want to give the folks right now about buying? Just letting people know that they need to be prepared right now, to be honest with you. And I think more than anything that there's going to be opportunities out there, and just letting buyers know if they're thinking about it, there's no better time than now with this downtime we have during shelter in place, just to kind of get the ball rolling. Because what you don't want to do is be a step behind everybody. I definitely think there's going to be opportunities coming along, like I said. So just want to let you guys know, reach out to me, reach out to a realtor that you know, or someone that your family or friends have used in the past, someone that you trust. Make sure that they align you with a professional that's going to get you qualified, that's going to give you all the information. There's so many loan programs out there for first-time home buyers, etc. There's always caveats to those as well. Roland says keep tracking the market, get pre-approved, and just be ready to go. Yeah, 100%, bro. I agree. You just have to be prepared and ready to go. You don't want to be behind the competition right now. I think there is going to be more competition, especially with interest rates remaining low. There's really no talks about them going up this year. They're going to stay relatively competitive. Their guidelines may be changing, may be a little bit more strict for some folks, but nonetheless, if your ability to borrow is there, and you're a strong candidate, and you're financially healthy and working and everything's lined up for you, then there's no better time than now just to get started. Because if you're not ready to go, other people are going to be ready to go, and I'm not the only one that's telling their clients this. So I just wanted to jump on here, let all my family, my friends, my followers, anybody that pretty much is browsing around and looking on my page, and just be able to give you guys some insight. Because like I said, what you don't want to do is be behind the competition, because if an opportunity does arise and you're not able to pull that trigger and strike when the iron's hot, then you may lose out on that opportunity. So just going back to different programs for you, folks who have great jobs, great income, great credit scores. There's opportunities where, what's up, brother? Thank you for joining. There's opportunities for folks who don't have the down payment assistance, who need some credits, but also know that there's caveats to that stuff. Your interest rates may be higher. Just know at the end of the day, the bank finds a way to make their money back. So just being able to just be a step ahead of the competition, understand what's out there on the market, aligning yourself with a great realtor, a great lender who's going to have your best interest in mind and want you to get that house and just make it happen for you. So, but yeah, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out, drop any questions here for me, shoot me any questions in my direct message, shoot me a text, call, you name it. Happy to help you guys and provide some insight. Bro, you have anything to share about the market? Anything that buyers should be doing now? I'm telling everybody they need to be prepared. I think it's going to be a great opportunity for some buyers to get in after shelter in place gets lifted. I know you're in the LA market, so I just wanted to see what you're seeing and what you're telling your buyers right now as well. But up here, we definitely do think we're going to have a nice recovery. I think it's going to be an even playing field. It's not going to be too aggressive. Our price reductions, prices are remaining kind of, they're remaining steady, bro. I haven't seen many price reductions. I have been seeing houses sitting. In the beginning of the year, we had an extremely high demand in Contra Costa and Alameda counties, or anything in the East Bay. Yeah, I'll go ahead and share it, bro. So yeah, I see that you're typing right now. But yeah, I mean, we just saw a huge demand at the beginning of the year, bro. So it was very competitive. Alameda County, especially, everybody was moving out of the city and into the East Bay. Hayward, Alameda, Oakland, San Leandro, San Lorenzo had a huge demand. Multiple offers, anywhere from 10, at least 10% over asking. We're talking about houses that were going for $550, we're selling for $650, almost $700,000. A lot of those homes have sold already. Some homes have been sitting. I one of my clients wanted me to inquire on a property, and they were not going to take anything under asking. They were going to hold out or maybe temporarily withdraw the listing and bring it back after shelter in place. I definitely think that prices are going to remain steady. I don't see a huge increase in prices. It just really depends on how long we're in shelter in place, where rates are, if the guidelines change substantially. But I think definitely it's going to be a good time to buy this year just because of where rates are. And I think we're going to have a nice increase in demand, which is going to help out those buyers. Last month we had 30 escrows, out of which only 3 fell out. Oh, that's great. That's not bad at all. Within 1 week, we're back in escrow above previous price. Oh, wow. That's awesome, bro. Yeah, so definitely demand is holding. I think people who are savvy want to get a house right now, and they're not really too worried about doing a virtual tour or doing things virtually, and are okay with going through what's going on right now. I think this is a great opportunity for buyers to go in and not really compete too much. Especially if there's a house that's been sitting, you may be able to get it at asking, maybe even be a little bit more aggressive on the price and possibly any concessions. But I think at the end of the day, it just really comes down to confidence and what your agent is doing to help you and kind of align you with what's going on in the market, and just be very straightforward and honest with you. I don't think you need to go too crazy right now, but just being prepared, because there's going to be a lot of opportunities out there. And I think if you're not ready, someone else is going to be ready, and they're going to snatch up what you potentially might fall in love with. But yeah, bro, that's awesome. I'm glad to hear that you guys are still staying strong down there. Also, those that are essential workers are definitely going to take advantage of the less competition. Yeah, 100% agree. If you're an essential worker, you're still working right now. And folks who are working from home as well, and you have job security, and you don't have any fear of losing your job, and your company's doing great, and you're looking to buy, I think right now is the best time, just like Juan mentioned. Take advantage of the less competition. There's not going to be 10, 20 offers anymore. I think there's going to be more like 1 or 2, 3 offers. Folks who are really seasoned, who have a great loan program, have a great financially healthy, and have pretty much all their ducks in a row and ready to take advantage. So I think that's going to be the best thing for those folks who are essential workers. And did I apply for the SBA loan? No, I didn't. I looked into it. I'm going to be applying for it for my family business, but I didn't apply for it for myself. Maybe looking into the payment protection program that's going to be coming up. But I honestly, bro, I'm fine. I'm just extremely grateful, and to be honest with you, I'm going to be okay. I closed a few deals right before shelter in place. I'm still busy. Have a few buyers that are ready to go, and another investor who's looking to make some offers during this time. And I have 2 listings coming up after shelter in place. So I think I'm going to be okay. What's up? Thank you for joining. So I think I'm going to be okay. I don't want to go out and get something that that I may or may not need, that others have more priority than I do, like small businesses and stuff like that. But yeah, I have looked into it. I'm most likely going to apply for my family's small business. Yeah, I'm grateful. I'm extremely blessed. I closed a few transactions right before shelter in place, so I'm going to be fine. And hopefully when this is all over, hopefully in a couple weeks, we're able to go back to work to somewhat normal. But definitely blessed to be where I'm at right now. And, I don't want to go in and take the opportunity from somebody else who needs it more than I do. Ruth Chris is 20 million. And then, so yeah, the only other thing I can't reiterate enough is just being prepared. Preparation is key, especially when you're looking to buy a house, especially when there's an opportunity right now. Rates are going to be low. Competition should remain relatively consistent. There shouldn't be a huge increase in competition, because I believe that the increase in inventory is going to definitely even out the playing field and help out those buyers as well. So you're not going and competing against one house. There's going to be a few more to choose from. I don't have a crystal ball. I can't tell you what's going to happen. What I can't tell you what's going on right now, I can tell you that, sellers have pulled houses off the market. Their intentions are to bring them back. Our team took off 4 listings, and they're going to be coming back at the end of May. What's up, brother? Thank you for joining. What's up, you guys? And good seeing you too, bro. Take care. Thank you for your insight. I appreciate it. I'll hit you up soon. We should talk a little bit further. and hopefully link up when this is all over. Need to get down to LA. And but yeah, nonetheless, guys, be prepared, be consistent. What's up, brother? Thank you for joining. Like I said, I don't have a crystal ball. I can't tell you what's going to happen 6 months to a year from now. There's a lot of factors: COVID-19, the election that's coming up, all kinds of things. But what I can tell you, what's going on right now, sellers are going to be bringing their houses back on the market. It's going to have an increase in inventory. Buyers are going to be able to take advantage of these low rates. Like I said, guidelines may change, but the best thing to do is start the process now so that we can get you pre-approved and ready to go, so that you can have the opportunity to make an offer if the right house does come on the market. Like I said in the beginning, you don't have to buy a house. Just because you're pre-approved doesn't mean you have to buy a house. It just means that you're a step ahead of the competition, that you're ready to go, and you have a pre-approval in hand, which most people may not have, and you're able to make an offer right away. Like I said, there's plenty of loan programs out there. Just talk to me. I can align you with a wonderful broker. Anybody who works in the industry of finance, anybody that may help you kind of put you on track and make sure that you're ready to go. And one of the best mortgage brokers just jumped on the call on the live right now. What's up, brother? Thank you for joining. Just want to let everybody know on how they need to be prepared for when shelter places up. If they're looking to buy, or if they're looking to buy now, they need to move quickly, bro. I know you shared earlier this week. Yeah, the best broker is Moises Arroyo. That's right. Yeah, if you're in LA, Moises is the man. And if not, I mean, Moises can work all over the place. I mean, he doesn't have to be in front of you. He can work virtually too. So definitely can't stress enough the importance of being prepared. Moises, earlier this week, you had shared that guidelines are going to be changing. It's going to be a little bit more strict. Some folks are going to have higher credit scores, stuff like that. So definitely, being prepared now, talking to a mortgage lender, talking to someone who's going to kind of sit down with you, give you the ins and outs, be able to provide options for you. I think that's the best thing you guys can do now, because if you wait, you're going to be a step behind the competition. They're going to be taking advantage of the opportunities. So you want to be able to just be educated. All of California, Nevada, Texas, Florida. Yeah. I've been reading up on that, bro. Things are going to get a little bit more strict. But if you got great job security, if you have income, you're not a heavy spender, you're financially healthy. More than anything, if you got all your ducks in a row and you think like this is the time, go for it. Let's get you qualified. Let's see where you stand. And if it's not now, then just you're prepared for 6 months from now, or you need to know what you need to work on. So once again, I'm gonna say it: preparation is key. What's up with the goatee? Bro, this is my shelter in place look, bro. I'm trying to. I can't grow a beard, so I can only grow stubble. So yeah, I'm trying to let it fill in a little bit, but it ain't working. I think I'm gonna have to chop it, and I can't get no haircut up here. It's tough to find anybody, so it's not a. I gotta have the caveman kind of shelter in place look going a little bit. Let people know that I'm struggling too a little bit, but it is what it is. I'm embracing it. My hair is probably gonna get stupid long, and gonna have to line up the beard here pretty soon to just knock it out, but. Just what's up, brother? Thank you for joining. So yeah, I mean, I'm happy to reach out and do a little bit more of these Instagram lives, do a little bit more webinars. If you guys need any help, don't hesitate to reach out. Moises, who's right now chatting in the comment section, is a great mortgage lender. You need to reach out to him. Reach out to me. We'll put you in touch with someone who's going to help you and align yourself with people who you trust, who you know. Who are going to get the job done and go above and beyond. I can't stress enough that you want to work with somebody who's going to have your best interest in mind. And I think at this point, the best thing you can do with all this downtime you have and shelter in place, you want to be able to just get a step ahead of the competition, prepare for what's to come. If you're looking to buy this year, let's get you qualified. Let's get you ready to go. Like I said earlier as well, 90% of my clients, folks who go get qualified, or blown away from what they qualify for. They exceeds their expectations. Doesn't mean you need to go out and buy a house for your max. It just means that you can qualify for a certain amount, and it's up to us to find that right property that fits your budget. So if you guys need anything, don't hesitate to reach out. Ricky J. Alvarez with Boulevard Real Estate here in Walnut Creek, California, aka Ricky the Realtor. Always happy to help you guys and be a resource for you. So if there's anything I can do for you, don't hesitate to reach out. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and wish you guys a great day, pretty much. I mean, it's turned out to be a really nice day. So go out and enjoy it. Get some fresh air. I'm about to go probably walk with our wolf Yoda. Go out and go out for a little walk and kind of get some fresh air. But I want to thank you guys again for joining. It was a pleasure. Thank you so much, and extremely grateful to be on here and give you guys some insight. So take care, be well, be safe, and we'll talk to you guys very soon. Thanks, you guys. Be safe. Bye-bye.